It's sunny. It's sunny in Van.
Big change in Coquitlam. Coquitlam's real estate market has taken a turn from falling home prices and stalled condo projects to bright new builds rising through the rain. Let's dive in. Ever wondered what happens when too many new condos hit the market and buyers stop showing up? That's exactly what's happening across Metro Vancouver right now. By the end of the third quarter of 2025, Zonda Urban reported a total of 3,745 empty and unsold condos and townhomes across the region. This represents an increase from 3,215 units at the end of the second quarter and 2,304 units at the end of the first quarter. Back in 2019, that number was only around 500. But the surprise twist, this trend could soon taper off. Developers are pulling projects off the market or converting them into rentals to survive higher costs and slower presales. Projects like District Northwest in Surrey and Curve in downtown Vancouver have both been paused, showing how financing challenges are forcing big shifts. With high construction costs and investors stepping back, some developers are shelving projects altogether. However, this pullback could set up a supply crunch in the next 3 to 5 years, meaning fewer condos will be available by 2028 and beyond. For buyers, that means more choices right now. It's a wake up call for sellers to price strategically if they want to move units in a slower market. Vancouver remains one of Canada's most expensive rental markets, but new purpose built rentals and incentives may bring some relief. So while the headlines scream unsold condos, the real story is what's not getting built next, and that could shape Metro Vancouver's housing market for years to come. Do you think this slowdown is a pause or the calm before another boom? The fall market is cooling across Metro Vancouver, but the pace of that cool down depends on where you look. Let's break it down and see how each city stacks up. Starting with overall property prices, Coquitlam slipped 4.2% year over year to around $1,042,100, while Richmond saw a steeper 5.7% decline, landing near $1,095,000. Over in White Rock, prices dropped the most, 8.9% to about $1,084,500. Maple Ridge was the best, easing only 3.4% to around $943,100. Across the board, that's a consistent pullback, but it's clearly sharper in higher end markets like Richmond and White Rock. Now, for detached homes, where the trend hits hardest, Coquitlam fell 5.2% to about $1,720,000. Richmond matched that tone with a 5.7% drop, averaging $2,044,800. White Rock again leads the slide, down 8.1% to $1,777,900, while Maple Ridge saw the smallest dip, just 2.7%, with detached prices sitting near $1,253,800. Detached homes have been the most sensitive to rate hikes, and these numbers prove it. Regarding apartments, prices are soft but showing early signs of stability. Coquitlam dropped 4.8% to roughly $691,600. Richmond slid 4.5% to about $704,600, while White Rock took a sharper 8.2% hit, now around $593,100. Maple Ridge dipped 5.8% to $495,200, still one of the most affordable averages in the region. Apartment values are under pressure from investors exiting the presale market, yet affordability keeps interest alive. Finally, townhouses, the middle ground between condos and detached homes, are holding up relatively well, though softening. Coquitlam slipped 1.8% to around $1,052,000, while Richmond faced the steepest townhouse correction, down 9.3% to $1,042,700. White Rock dropped 6.0% to about $906,800, and Maple Ridge eased 3.3% to roughly $760,700. Families are still drawn to townhomes for their balance of space and price, keeping this segment more stable than others. Across all four cities, the story is clear. Higher end and investor heavy areas are cooling the fastest, while suburban and family focused markets show resilience. With listings tightening and fewer new projects coming down the pipeline, this fall could mark the turning point before a smaller, steadier rebound in 2026. Which market do you think will heat first? luxury Richmond, relaxed White Rock, or the family-friendly suburbs of Coquitlam and Maple Ridge. It's a wet, rainy day in Coquitlam, but one spot on Burke Mountain still shines. Culmena by Tangerine Developments, a stunning blend of nature and modern living. This Scandinavian-inspired townhome community blends modern design, natural beauty, and family comfort, proof that opportunity sparkles even in Coquitlam's rainiest season. Located at 1292 Rosenberg Way, Culmena is now selling and under construction with homes starting from $999,900. The 107 townhomes offer 3 to 4 bedrooms, 3 to 4 bathrooms, and over 1,500 square feet of bright, functional space. Inside, expect 9-foot ceilings, wide plank floors, quartz countertops, and Fisher and Paykel appliances. Every detail designed for effortless, everyday comfort and elevated style. Set on scenic Burke Mountain, residents will enjoy trails, schools, future Burke Mountain Village, and shared amenities perfect for rainy day gatherings. With a 5% deposit incentive coming in the third quarter of 2025, there's never been a better time to call Coquitlam home. Even in the rain, Culmena shines. Would you visit now or wait for the sun? Imagine this, a charming modern home listed at $599,900, perfectly located and full of potential. With a $44,993 down payment, you're stepping into your first real estate investment. Your mortgage amount of $554,906 brings a monthly payment of $2,984, while potential rent sits at $2,555, a strong demand for steady income. At first, there's a monthly loss of $604, but that's short term. Each payment builds equity, and your yearly ROI with rent sits at 0.99%, which is a solid foundation that compounds over time. Fast forward 10 years, your equity built reaches $156,313, while the property value could rise to $1,444,965. Selling then could bring a profit of $845,065. Add in rent and equity, and your position climbs to $1,046,370. That's a 2,120% total ROI, an incredible return that proves patience pays. Even with a 50% conservative forecast, you'd still have $1,020,063 in value and $420,163 in profit. This is how smart investors turn small down payments into $1 million milestones through strategy, time, and vision. It's not just a home, it's a story of growth built one mortgage payment at a time. Would you leap for a small down payment for $1 million return? Ever had that sinking feeling when you spot water where it shouldn't be? The SwitchBot Wi-Fi water sensor could save you that panic and a costly repair bill. This small but mighty device connects directly to your Wi-Fi, no hub needed, and sends real-time alerts to your phone or email when it detects a leak. You can even share notifications with family so everyone stays informed. With 4 ultra-sensitive probes, it detects as little as zero point 0.5 millimeters of water and triggers a loud 100 decibel alarm you'll hear even from the basement. Its IP67 waterproof shell and 2 AAA batteries keep it running for up to 2 years, while compatibility with Alexa, Google, Siri, and SmartThings lets you act fast when trouble strikes. This tiny sensor could be your home's unsung hero in a rainy city like Coquitlam. There's no better way to spend a Sunday morning than at the Coquitlam Farmers Market, happening November 2nd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Dogwood Pavilion on Winslow Avenue. This local favorite brings the community together, rain or shine. You'll find farm fresh produce, baked goods, local crafts, and handmade jewelry, all from talented local vendors. Families can enjoy the award winning Pop Kids program, while everyone can grab a bite from the hot food stands and enjoy live music in a friendly outdoor setting. Hosted by the Coquitlam Farmers Market Society, the perfect mix of food, fun, and local connection makes this city shine. So grab your tote bag and support local this weekend because fresh tastes better when made close to home. Visit makebakegrow.com for full details. What's your favorite farmers market find? That wraps up this edition of Sunny in Van. If you found this market update helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy house hunting. Sunny out.
Welcome to sunny in Van, where the sun always shines. Join us on this journey to find your dream home in Vancouver.